Hello everybody and welcome to my first YouTube video. So as you can see by the title, we are doing a daily makeup routine. This is what I do anytime I go out, whether it's going to the mall or running errands, or if I'm going out for drinks with my friends, this is usually my go-to look. Now I don't wear makeup every single day. I like to let my skin breathe, so usually I'll just wear Vaseline on my eyebrows or my eyelashes and my lips. Otherwise, I don't really wear makeup. Okay, so I'm going to be starting with primer. I use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So I'm just going to take a little bit and just apply it all over my skin. So if you guys want to see any certain makeup routines, I'm going pretty subtle on this one. Well, subtle. But if you guys want to see like a more dramatic look, or if you guys want to see fashion vids, I'm super into fashion, then definitely just let me know and leave a comment below what you would like to see. Okay, so I did the priming. Now I will probably go on to my eyebrows. So I use the Sephora 20 brush, looks like this. And I just started to use the Anastasia, I think it's called it's the Dip Brow Pomade. I just started using this. But what I like to do is just put a little bit of this translucent powder onto my spoolie and just brush through my eyebrows. So I'm just going to brush through just to kind of dry out that area a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm using the pomade. I'm just going to outline the bottom of my brow first. Oh no. Okay, so now I'm moving on to the other brow. I'm just kind of doing this, what I do on both brows as I go. So just outlining the bottom, but not making it too defined. I used to do my eyebrows super harsh and I never want them to look like that again. Definitely make sure and pay attention to what I'm doing to my brows, because they used to look absolutely terrible. And now I'm going to outline the top and just brush it out as I go. Also, a trick that I use to kind of get a more fox brow look is I just lift up and draw out. Don't worry, we're gonna clean them up so they don't look so bad right now. I just got the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer. This is in shade Light Beige. Okay, I really like the wand on this, but I'm just going to go like that. And I'm just going to take a small brush. Okay, I put a lot of concealer on here. I did not need that much. And I'm just going to carve out my brows. And now I'm going to do the top. And now I'm just going to take my beauty blender and blend it all out. Okay, so there are my brows a little bit more defined. So next I am going to my tinted moisturizer. I don't exactly know how to pronounce this, so I'm just going to put it up here. It is a 4-in-1 tinted moisturizer with a 20 SPF. So I'm just going to put some on my beauty blender. And I'm just going to dot it around my face. And just brightening it up. What I've been doing lately for more of like an eyeshadow look, for some reason when I do wear eyeshadow, my eyelids are just so oily and like the product just gets ruined on my face, does not look good. And so what I've been using lately is the ColourPop. I'm not sure what color this is, but it's like a light pink kind of blushy color. So I take a little bit of this. This is a liquid lipstick, but I just put it on my eyelids and it's the perfect eyeshadow. And I get so many compliments on this when I go out. Like, it just blends out so beautifully. And then I just blend it out with my beauty blender just to make it a little bit more natural and that it just sets in more. If you do want a popped look, I wouldn't recommend going over it with a beauty blender. The shade I'm using right now is the Modern Renaissance. I'm using the shade, I don't know how to say this, Vetian Red. It's the shade right here. Yeah, it just gives it a little bit more of a pop to my eyes, but still not adding too much. and I'm just blending that into the crease of my eyelid. What I also like to do is just take the Laura Mercier powder. I know this isn't really how people do their makeup, but this is just how I do it. I just take a little bit of this and just slightly brush it over the top, and it just kind of blends it into the rest of my crease. Just like that. Also, these brushes are from Zaful. I got like a pack of them. I think like there were 12 brushes that came in it, and it was like $20. So pretty good deal. And this is a new product that I just got, and it is the Becca Under Eye Highlighter. This is the shade Light to Medium. It's the Under Eye Brightening Concealer. So what I do is I just take a brush and dab it in there, and I just put it right under my eyes. Sometimes for a natural look, I put this on top of my lids to give me a little bit more color to them. And I'm just going to slightly blend it in with this brush into my inner corner. And then blend it out. And I'm going to get right under my lash line. I love it so much. It's very expensive. So my dupe for it is actually, I think it's called the Pixie, and they have a dupe of it for, I think it's like $12. I couldn't find it at any of the stores near me. So sometimes I put concealer under my eyes. I'll just put a little bit under right now, but I usually just like how bright it is all by itself. So I'm just gonna put a little bit under there, and then a little bit Now I'm going to blend it out. So I like this e.l.f. concealer so far because it is full coverage, but it's also very lightweight, and a little goes a long way. So normally I don't contour, but I am looking a little bit more pale today, so I'm going to use it's called the Wonder Stick. I think it's the universal shade. So I'm just going to put it above my cheekbones up here, and then a little bit above here. I'm gonna try contouring my nose. I still haven't mastered contouring, but I will try it. I am just gonna try a new technique that I saw actually on TikTok, and it's a girl who didn't contour in the middle here, and she just put it on the sides as well. So I'm just gonna see how that goes. I think I also might need a darker shade. I really want to try the, what's it called? It's the Charlotte Tilbury contour stick. I really want to try it. I might have to put more on because I feel like this won't be enough. Okay, so next I am going to take my brush again, and I'm going to just go over the spots I contoured. Next, I'm going to just put on a little bit of blush. I'm going to use, this was the sample that I got from Sephora. It's the Milk Makeup. I really love this blush. And I'm just gonna put it up here and a little bit on my nose. And I'm going to blend it in. So I'm putting my contour and my blush and highlight up here because it gives me a more lifted look. Add some life to my face. So I'm just going to bronze my nose quickly. So I'm just kind of going over the shape I had before. Now I'm going to just bake a little bit, but not too much. I'm using the Maybelline. It's the Loose Fit Me powder, loose finishing powder. I'm just going to put it right under where I contoured. So I try to like get right back in the hair there. And I'm just going to set a little bit up here on my chin. Now I'm just going to do it on the very sides of my nose and a little bit on my bridge. And I'm not going to leave it for too long. Now I'm going to just wipe away what I had baked. So just a little bit more snatched there, as you can see. And I'm just going to wipe away. I'm just going to put on the Milani Baked Blush. This is the Barrymore 03. And I'm just going to put it here. I'm just going to be putting a little bit of bronzer on. Okay, so I usually wear magnetic lashes. They're called Silly George lashes. I don't have them at the moment. I lost them. So I'm just going to be wearing mascara, even though I do not like wearing mascara, but that is all I have right now. I'm going to be using the Lash Sensational, and I'm just going to just put a little bit. I don't like wearing too much mascara. So doing this just gives me a little bit more of a cat eye shape, just lifting up my face a little bit more. Yeah, so my lashes already lifted, so I didn't have to curl them. Now I'm just going to line my lips a little bit. It's called the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Liner. This is in shade 130 Dusty Rose. I don't line the outline here too much because I feel like it just gives a very fake lip look. Now I'm going to be using the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. This is the best plumper that I've ever used. I do like my lower lip, but my top lip just does not do the job, so I usually put more on the top. And if you want an even plumper look, what I suggest to do is to go over your lip line a little bit more than usual. It also does hydrate your lips as you wear it too, so love that. Okay, so the last thing that I like to do, I am going to be using the Maybelline Tattoo Pen. So this is actually for your eyebrows, but I don't like using this for my eyebrows. So what I do, the tip looks like this. I don't know if you can see that, but I take the Modern Renaissance palette in shade, it's the darkest shade, the Cypress Umber, I think you say. I don't know how to say this. I used to use this for my brows, but I'm just going to take the top part of this and just kind of dab it into here. And I'm just going to put mini freckles all over my cheek. Like that. And I already have some beauty marks on here, so I don't like to put on too much. So I just put it all over the top of my cheeks, just kind of focusing in the center. And now I'm just going to take my beauty blender and just dab it over it a little bit more. I still have a little bit left of translucent powder, so that way it'll probably blend in. Normally I do use setting spray if I'm going out, but I don't like the way that it really sits into my skin and how the makeup soaks in. I just like the makeup to kind of lay on top of my skin. So, but that's just my own preference. So this is the finished makeup look. It's just a really nice glowy spring kind of look. If you guys would like to see any more videos on fashion or any more makeup videos, just let me know. I really hope that you guys liked this video and this makeup look and routine. I'm really excited to start my YouTube channel, so just let me know what kind of videos you guys would like to see and leave a like down below, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.